What's up, what it do, cyber world? It is your girl, the one, the only, ashsaidit, ashsaidit.com, ashsaidit.com. Babies, alright, so it's a holiday season, you know, everybody's trying to get booed up and all that good stuff. Meanwhile, we trying to get to this money. ashsaidit.com, you know, we got to monetize. That is the goal for 2017 and beyond. We are monetizing, darling. We are monetizing. But I'm not going to sit up here and act like it is not nice to have somebody special. You know, I have a dear friend of mine that lost the love of her life unexpectedly. And this is her first holiday season without him. And I'm just at a loss for words. You know, there's really nothing that I can say to comfort her, but just to be that friend and to be that support system for her. And it's just wild because before I knew him, like, I kind of thought, I was like, well, you know, love ain't nothing, dudes ain't nothing, they ain't doing nothing, they ain't being about nothing. And I met him, and he totally changed my perspective on love, dating, relationships, hell, even marriage. And when I found out about his passing, I was just stunned because it just seemed like something that would never in a million years happen, as just unexpectedly as it was. And it's just a lot. And I just hold to the memories that he left with me about how much he loved my friend. Oh my goodness. When I tell you she was the most, you know, she'll probably never admit it, but yeah, he spoiled her rotten. He cherished her. He loved her. He paid attention to her. He did those little things that, you know what, every guy should do for his lady. Every guy should totally do these things for his lady. And he paid attention. He paid attention to her and her likes and dislikes. I mean, would just buy her just random gifts just to show appreciation. And he embodied everything that I would totally want a guy to be. So after meeting him after several years, seeing how he treated her, it made me want the same thing for myself, you know, just honestly, let's be 100 with it. You know, I totally wanted that. And I still want love. I do. But it's just got to be right. There are so many demons out in this world. And so many people that just want to steal your joy. They're not worried about love or dating or relationship or caring about anybody. They just want somebody to take care of their mess. That's the reality of it. But I know that one day I'm going to be shocked out of my stills. I am going to be totally thrown off by just a wonderful, wonderful guy. And I just want to say out there to my friend that's grieving, and she is doing a lot of everything right now. And the best thing that I can do as a friend is to just stand on the sidelines, wait for her to tap me in. That's really all that I've got to do, is just let her live her life. I don't know what it's like to be her. And they were together since they were like 15 years old. And I don't know, that's a strong bond, a connection that cannot be reproduced. They share children. So it's just one of the most, one of the biggest heartbreaks that she'll ever experience. And it was just a shocker for me. It was definitely a shocker for me. So I just want to say that if you find that one person that understands you and that loves you throughout all your flaws, all of the things that you've done in this life, hang on to that person, because you're not going to get another. That's the realness of it. You're not going to get another person that treats you exactly how that person treated you, who's going to love you exactly how that person loved you. you're not going to find it again. You may find something that comes close or something to occupy your time, but to really have love and to really be loved, I'm looking forward to that. It hasn't happened as of yet. Has not happened. Not even scratching the surface. But when it does, best believe I'm finna tell everybody about it. I'm gonna tell everybody, not everybody, everybody about it. Okay? Because I've witnessed it, I've seen it. It's a beautiful thing. When a man looks at a woman so adoringly and so lovingly, to where he doesn't even have to speak words, and you can tell how much he loves and cares about her, every single piece of her. Like I said, like my friend, he loved her. Ain't nobody can't nobody tell me no different. That man loved her. The way that he looked at her without saying any words, and it was just this look that I'd never seen before. I didn't know that people could look at somebody else and have that just to show and illustrate how much that they love that person. I'd never experienced that before. I'd never seen it before. So then I know that it's real. And it's just going to take that special person to really recognize it for what it is and to allow it to be truly what it's going to be. So it's a beautiful thing. Love is when people get it right. Because a lot of people out here, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. A lot of people out here, they're looking for help. They are swimming in bills. They're swimming in debt. They're swimming in somebody to watch all their kids. They are swimming in a lot of drama. And their number one thing right now is, shoot, they're looking for somebody to help them, help alleviate some of that drama, alleviate some of that pain. That's the reality of it. That's the reality of it. There are a few good ones. There are, and it takes some time to get around those because, the good ones, they've been bruised. They've been hurt before. They don't want to deal with it. Let me tell y'all, in case some of y'all are lucky enough not to have been in love before, love hurts. When you love someone wholeheartedly with every fiber of your being, and to have that person not reciprocate that love, there's no description in this universe that can illustrate that. I can't even put it into words how that hurts. I can't express it because I don't know how to express it. I know that it's a horrible feeling. One of the worst feelings that you will ever experience in life. To love someone no matter what they do. To love someone no matter what they've been through. To love someone no matter what their circumstance. And to have them not return that love is an empty feeling. It's like a hole in your chest. So, yeah, when people say, oh, Ash, you got too many high standards. You got too many high requirements. I do. I hold myself at a high esteem. I'm not going to date someone just because I don't want to be alone. I ain't got no problem. I'm my best company, first and foremost. Believe that. I am my own best company. Sure am. Sure am. I could do bad all by myself. But to have someone or to be around someone that uplifts you, motivates you, and wants to see you do better for yourself, not just for them, but just for yourself. That's an amazing thing because I've seen it happen, so I know that it's possible. I've just not run across it yet. It hasn't filled my path. So that's all I got to say for that. We got a little introspective today, a little bit introspective. But it's just a beautiful thing. Love is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Cherish those around you that really and truly care about you and cherish you and celebrate you. Those that try to break you down. Those that try to downplay all of your aspirations and dreams and goals. Those are the people that have an ulterior motive. Anyone upset about how you've changed and how you've matured, those are people with their own agenda. And those people don't have any business being in your life. Let me tell you, they ain't got no business, none, being in your life. They don't. So the best thing that you can do is get far away from those type of people, because eventually they will wear you down. Eventually they will poison your thoughts against yourself. Who wants that? Nobody wants that. And nobody needs that. Nobody wants it. Nobody needs it. So keep being the beast that you are. If you have someone special, someone to love, and someone that loves you, I tip my hat to you. It's a beautiful thing. If you don't, and maybe you're looking for that person, or maybe you're not. Maybe you're just on grind mode, like a girl. You're just in grind mode. You're going to cross paths one day with that person. You're going to cross paths with that person. Just be open-minded and be willing to learn something else that maybe you didn't know. Just be doing that. Because the worst thing that you can do is miss out on a great opportunity. Because, you know, I believe that I've sold it before on previous shows, is I did my very first heartbreak. My very first boyfriend that broke my heart. After that, I was very bitter. I was very mean. I was not receptive to men at all. To dating, relationships, all of that. I was completely turned off to it. And I know, in retrospect, looking back now, I've turned down doctors, lawyers, guys that genuinely cared about me because I wanted to group them together with everyone. Oh, these ones did you bad? This one here gonna do you bad too. Oh, this one here, he doing this? He got an ulterior motive. You can't think like that. You can't think so closed-minded to the world. You can't think inside the box like that. You have to think positively. Because you're going to know, that spirit of discernment will come upon you, and you're going to know whether or not a person is good for you, whether or not a person is good to be around you. You're going to know. So go with that gut feeling, because guess what? That gut feeling, that's more like that's God. That's God telling you what you need to do and what you need to get away from. You already know. You already know. So, keep being beast. Stay on beast mode. Stay on beast mode. But continue to push forward. Be open-minded. Don't be like Ash was in the past. I grew out of that phase, but because I was the first time that I'd really allowed myself to be vulnerable with someone else, and I really opened my heart to him. It was very painful. Nobody wants to be rejected. Who wants to be rejected? Nobody. Nobody wants to be rejected, but it happens. It happens. But you have to be firm in who you are and what you believe and what you're going to accomplish. And the rest is just paperwork. Because everything that's supposed to happen is going to transpire. Everything that is supposed to happen will happen. You just can't stay defeated. See, me being angry with every single guy that would cross my path, that was me being defeated. This was me in, woe is me mode. I'm just going to be angry, mad black woman. I'm just going to be mean to everybody, That's not the way to be. That's not the way to be. And nothing positive is going to come from it. I'm going to tell you the truth. Nothing good comes from it. Nothing positive. Nothing productive. You're just going to be that mean, angry woman that nobody likes to deal with. Nobody likes to deal with her. Why? Because she's a mean, angry black woman. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what's going to happen. So stay on the positive tip. And keep an open mind. Stay positive. Keep an open mind. Let that spirit of discernment, let that lead you. It is yet to steer me into bad territory. If anything, I listen to my spirit of discernment a lot more now than I ever did before, because before, when I would ignore it or not listen to it, that's when bad stuff would happen. That's when things would blow up in my face, because I didn't listen to that spirit of discernment. That spirit telling you, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't be around that. You shouldn't have that in your possession. This is just real. I can't talk about anything that I haven't been through. I can't talk about anything that I have not done. So I'm telling y'all for real. That spirit telling you, you hang around them people, it's not going to end up good for you. You going to that event and that's out of town, that ain't going to be the ticket. You sitting up here making business plans with them, they going to cut your throat. Listen to your spirit of discernment. It will lead you far better than any man on earth. And will save you so much time, effort, heartache, energy. All of that. All of that. So, that's my little blurb for the day. I hope that y'all had a great holiday season. I'm still stuffing my face with food. Why? Because it's there. We will start off the new year better than we ended 2016, 2017. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Keep doing what you do. Don't let anyone talk you out of your dream. Anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do. You look them in the face and say, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. Point blank. Stick a fork in it. Let's get her done. All right? Enjoy your holidays. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah. And everything else in between that I may have missed. I love y'all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Deuces. ashsaidit.com